Dear Dr. Snyder, can you comment on the book The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins? So I listened to this book, and as I started to listen to it, all I could think, to be perfectly honest, was that this is brilliant marketing on a topic that has been talked about throughout time, and mainly that is about boundaries. Now, certainly it's a good catch-all phrase to say let them, like those words communicate a lot. The other thought, however, that I had was that this is not steeped in emotional intelligence, the way that it was being discussed. And I think people that are critical of the book, well, they're critical for different reasons, which I'll get to, but one reason is people have the assumption that let them means even let people treat us poorly. Like if somebody is hurtful to us, we should just let them. And I don't think that's what Mel Robbins is trying to communicate, but nonetheless, it wasn't explained effectively enough that a lot of people are left with that impression. Separately, there is the misbelief that if you really have good boundaries and let them, then that also means that if you do something harmful, something wrong, something unethical, that if you're criticized for that, then you can just say, well, let them, as opposed to taking personal responsibility. Now, after having listened to the book, I came to find that actually there was already a movement before Mel Robbins, and people were getting tattoos with the words let them, based on a poem written by Cassie Phillips. Now, this is something that she generously put out into the world, and that I will share in the description below. And that really is the foundation of where these effective use of these words came from. And there is well-documented timeline that shows that Mel Robbins actually came upon Cassie Phillips' work. That is where the origins of that term came from, and really where credit is due. Now, Mel Robbins did go on and try to copyright those words so that nobody else could use them, even though, again, she co-opted, or many of us would say even plagiarized, the work of Cassie Phillips. So when I say boundaries that are not steeped in emotional intelligence, that's part of what I'm referring to, is that if you have good boundaries, you're not taking other people's work. You're also not telling your followers that you love them, kissing the camera, calling them your friends, telling them if they like you, that will make you feel like you matter. Now, if that was a stranger saying that to you, that would be considered love bombing or even grooming. And the intention of those techniques, ultimately, whether it's conscious or not, is to get someone to do what you want them to do. So that is not a boundary. And that is a violation of a boundary. So again, I have strong feelings actually about the let them theory, because I think boundaries are excellent, they're important, but if the message is coming to people in a way that's actually quite boundaryless and not steeped in emotional intelligence, then in some ways it can be harmful.